everyone, so welcome to Living Without Limitations. Now, what does living limitlessly mean to you? Here's what it means to me. It doesn't mean living without morals, it doesn't mean living without values, it doesn't mean living without honoring yourself. It means just the opposite, living to honor yourself. And how to do that? How do you honor yourself? Well, I've been learning, and of course, I have much more to learn, but I figured through my journey, while I learn, I might as well document. And since I'm documenting, I might as well share, right? Because maybe there's something that I can leave behind that someone else may pick up, and it may just change their whole world. So, you never know. Anyway, whether you watch or don't doesn't matter to me. I'm not trying to get ratings or money or be famous. I just am trying to help people. That's the honest truth. So, in order to help people, I have to help myself first, right? Right. It's very true. If you want to help anybody, you must help yourself first. Fix what's wrong in your own life before you try to fix the world. Oh, and if I talk in different accents from here to there, or, change how I'm talking, or randomly burst into song, or have a different hairstyle, fear not. This is a wig. I love playing dress up. Super fun. It's like being a life-size Barbie. Yeah. I'm not saying I look like Barbie. No, I'm not trying to be conceited. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I like dressing up. And that comes partially from being an actress, which is why I do a combination of a lot of different accents. And the reason I do that is because I like to take little pieces of cultures and mannerisms and things that I love, things that just catch my fancy, and I like to put them together, kind of amber souffle. So, shit, cut that out. Okay, take two. Hi, you guys. So, this is video number 1, and I'm already messing up. That's okay, though, because I'm not doing these videos to make money or get views. I am doing them because I know someday I'm going to want to write a book about my life, and it might be nice to have some things I can look back on and say, oh yeah, I remember what a dork I was then, or I remember how cute I looked when I was younger, or whatever. Memories are great. So, here's kind of my video diary that I am putting up for the world to see, so that maybe I can help some people along the way. Now, of course, my goal in life and my true passion, sincerely, is to help people, is to give, is to heal. I am a healer on every level: emotional, physical, psychological. I'm a hypnotherapist, massage therapist, a spiritual guru to some. And I wear so many different hats, not because I'm fake or wishy-washy or anything else. It's simply because I can. What's stopping you from being more than one thing? Is it limitations put on you by your parents, religion, society, government? Who knows? Whatever your reason, we all have them. Here's how to work through them. So, today's subject: knowledge, experience, and understanding, and why they should be important to you. Not just the meanings, but all three together, and how they relate to each other. So, okay. Unfortunately, I didn't really prepare. This was kind of an impromptu video session, whatever you want to call it. So, I'm gonna do some visual aids just by the good old-fashioned pen and paper. Yeah, the pen is mightier than the sword, at least in this scenario. knowledge, experience, understanding. And I'm not going to write pretty because I'm sure you don't want to wait for me to write pretty. So, yeah. Ing. I forgot the ing. I mean the ing. Yes, I am a dog and you're going to get lots of it. So I hope you're I hope you're prepared for a bloody well kick in the pants because I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, okay, so knowledge, experience, understanding. Is that backwards to you? I can't tell, because to me it looks backwards, but I'm looking in the camera. I'll have to figure that one out later because I have the camera reversed so I can see myself. Huh, oh well. Anyway, so, in case that's a mirror image, my bad. But if it's not, then cool. So knowledge plus experience, this is what I used to believe. This is my old way of thinking. This is what I've learned. So I used to think that knowledge plus experience equaled understanding. I now know that without any one of these things, you cannot have all three. Now, having all three is important for many reasons, but I'll tell you why in just a minute, in a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Knowledge, experience, understanding. Okay. So let's first go through what they mean individually and then what they mean together, or what they can mean together. So with knowledge, think of it this way. Okay, I'm going to use a really nice analogy here because I just looked this up. I love like having a question in my mind, and we literally have every answer at our fingertips. I said Google tips. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Hashtag Google tips. No, just kidding. If you're going to hashtag anything, hashtag limitless, please, because I am doing a festival and a self-sustaining community that's affordable for everyone. So please just, spread around limitless. Limitless everything. Hashtag limitless. Okay, back to what I was saying. So knowledge is like being aware there's a cake. Okay, how many of you have heard the old saying, you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? Oldest saying in the book, right? Well, some. And every culture has their version, right? So, oh, wow, that's Valley Girl. Okay, I can't keep saying right after every sentence. I'm talking to myself after all. So, I'm just pretending like I'm talking to a bunch of people because, hopefully a bunch of people will see this, and hopefully not. Not sure which it is yet. And yes, I do get off subject and off track sometimes, but I always get back to my point. So, you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? First time I ever heard that, I was 5 years old. And I thought to myself, no, I didn't think to myself. I said out loud to my mom, well, what's the point in having cake if you can't eat it? Therein comes knowledge. If your knowledge is that if you took a piece of cake, someone else would not get a piece of cake, and that made you feel bad, then you wouldn't take the cake, right? But then you also wouldn't have the piece of cake. So that can't be the knowledge behind the cake. So what is the knowledge? Maybe the cake is poison. Well, that's totally different. Of course I'm going to take a piece of cake, a big piece, so that someone else won't eat it, right? Well, see, that's selfless, but no, it still doesn't quite fit. Why would you have the cake sitting in front of you like you're going to eat it, but you're not eating it, right? So I kept trying to think of this and make sense of it, and I just couldn't. And here's why. Da 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 da! Guess what, folks? You can have your cake and eat it too. By having knowledge, experience, and understanding. Here's why those matter. All in conjunction. Oh yeah, I told you it was a wig. Sorry, excuse the hair. Oh my gosh, I'm totally gonna edit that out. Okay, so we took a quick break there because I wanted to just not have a wig on. So my hair is a total mess and it looks like shite, but hey, whatever. I'm punk rocking it. Oh shit, no, I'm gonna go fix this. Okay, another quick break. Thank God you can edit your videos. Alrighty, and we're back. So, hopefully in the previous scene, because I edited this right, I think. Okay, and we're back. So, you may have noticed something has changed. Well, sorry about that, but I just had to let my hair down. My real hair. I told you I wear wigs. Well, I happened to go through a divorce and had a little tiny bit of a mental break and decided to buzz my head. So I did. I always wanted to know what I look like bald. Turns out I look pretty fucking hot. So cool. By the by, there is going to be swearing because I don't censor myself. I don't censor anything I say. I think what I say. I have no filter. So, sorry, not sorry. Anyway, having your cake without eating it. Why would you? Don't! Stop! Quit thinking that you can't eat the frickin' cake, okay? If it's in front of you and you have a fork, or even if you don't have a fork, whatever, just dig your face in and eat it. Now here's why. Because without the experience of eating the cake, you will not gain the knowledge of why you shouldn't have eaten the cake. Now that knowledge could be it was poison, or it was someone else's, or it was rancid, or it tasted bad, or it was dry, or whatever, any number of reasons, or you're diabetic, you can't have sugar. Whatever the reason you couldn't eat the cake, you weren't supposed to eat the cake, right? Okay, whoopsie, you ate the cake anyway, so now you have understanding. Okay, so see how that worked? Knowledge. Wow, my handwriting sucks. Okay, so knowledge is having or knowing what's in the cake. So I guess I should have started backwards. Maybe I should read